YouTube, it's your boy Mike Tees, and I'm back at you with another video. However, this one is live. And we're going to be talking about pressing up SUPACOLOR today. Now, there's a different varieties and different styles and different types that you could use to upsell your garments. However, you want to make sure that you're using the right one. So, when it comes to choosing the right ones, you need to know exactly how they work, what they work best for, and how to use them. So I'm going to go over a couple of the SUPACOLOR transfers. The first one we're going to talk about is the soft shell blocker. And as you can see, it has like a dark coating on the back. And this is solely to stop dye migration from coming through on the image whenever you're pressing onto a darker color, maybe such as black or blue. And I'm telling you, these right here are a lifesaver, especially if you're doing hats, because hats a lot of times they're different colors and you would like to incorporate them into your everyday use. So I would definitely go with a soft shell blocker. They give you the handy dandy instructions right on the actual package itself. And as you can see, I got these from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I'm actually here at Heat Transfer Warehouse. Thanks y'all for having me here. I'm going to explain the instructions and the press time. So for the soft shell blocker, and like I said, everything's right here. Nice and neat and right up front. The press tip is 285 to 300 degrees. The press time is 10 to 15 seconds. And the pressure is about 40 psi. That's very, very, very important when it comes to using SUPACOLOR. High pressure. You could get away with it if your pressure is right. However, if the pressure is not adjusted right, you will definitely run into some certain issues. Let's move on to the next one. I'm actually going to press some of these onto the actual garments. By the way, if you need blanks and you don't know where to get them, hit up Heat Transfer Warehouse Clothing. You can get all types of blanks. Hoodies. And the brand is District Apparel, Sports Tech, Port Authority, things of that nature. But you definitely want to hit up Heat Transfer Warehouse for their blanks. Let's get to the next one. Promotional. Say you're in a pinch and you need to get things onto luggage or maybe a backpack, and you know the backpack's already come completely together, and there's zippers, there's buttons, there's all types of things that's in the way. You can get promotionals from SUPACOLOR. Check out that detail in there. And if you got like maybe a hand iron or one of the handheld presses, you can press this directly to whatever it is that you're wanting to promote. I'm just in awe by the detail. And this is a Gone Fishing. Once again, with the promotional items. Hello. You have the instructions right on the front of the package. What's up, Sketches to Design? So there's no confusion. And with all their packaging, they give you all the instructions. Make sure you pay attention to the instructions for the best results. So for promotional, our press time is at 260 to 320 degrees. And we're going to press for about 10 seconds, 40 psi, or firm pressure. Once again, look at that amazing detail. Hi, Ginger Snap. The next SUPACOLOR transfer we're going to get into is one of my favorites. It's the bear. As y'all know, I am the grizzly. I got this awesome one here. And this is a wearable. And this is the one that I use the most. Especially when it comes to the sports teams that I'm using. I do a lot of AAU. So I order like the Ohio Spikes. I'll get a lot of these. And oftentimes they always give me extra. So in case I mess up on a shirt, I don't have to worry about it. Just reach down in the bag, grab another one, get to work. So my press time for the wearable is 290 degrees to 320 degrees, and I press for 10 seconds. Once again, firm pressure. Firm pressure is the key. If you notice, I've set it for the last three actual items, and all of these can be found at SUPACOLOR. Heat Transfer Warehouse also offers stock images. You heard me right, stock images. So maybe you don't have all that graphic design skill in your nature, and maybe you can't figure out what exactly you want. Well, you just scroll on over to Heat Transfer Warehouse. You go through the stock transfers, and they have a wide variety of different stock transfers that you can choose from, and definitely you can utilize in your business. So we're actually going to press a wearable on this sports tech once again from Heat Transfer Warehouse Clothing. Make sure you guys stop by. Tell them Mike sent you. And we're going to make a masterpiece. So we're using a walla press, and I'm going to try to flip my camera right here. I'm going to load the garment onto the press, and I'm going to align my wearable transfer right here, and we're going to press on camera. Hope everybody's having a blessed, productive day, and all is going in your favor. Don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment. Let me know how your guys' day is going. Give me a second. Alexis, where are you at? I need you. I really love the slide out drawers on these walla presses. Now you can thread it onto the platen if you would like, or you can just simply put it on. And I like to load my garments backwards, sort of like the silk screen industry does. Took a while for me to get used to it, but I finally got the hang of it. Shout out to Stan Banks for that. And don't be scared. If you guys need to use your rulers, to go ahead and use your rulers or whatever tools that you may need to use to get your garment on perfect. So generally what I do is I'll tilt it a little bit. Well, just actually pick it up. So I can see that the collar is actually hanging off a little bit from the platen. And we want to go maybe 3 to 4 finger lengths down. I haven't put the SUPACOLOR wearable on yet, but you're kind of eyeballing at this point, making sure that the seams of the shirts is actually hanging off of the platen. And that needs to be scooted just a tad bit over. Once again, Alexis, I need you. Where are you at, girl? You left me hanging. A lot of times when getting this straight, you're eyeballing it. Let's just say if you're trying to get a whole bunch of things done, you can actually use the back of the press back here. You see where that ball is? To kind of go straight down the middle. So 9 times out of 10, if this is lined up right here, this tag, dead smack in that middle, right with that bolt, you're right in there like swimwear. The only thing you would have to worry about is if it's crooked or not. That's why we look to the sides to make sure that the actual image is dead smack in the middle. And then we'll use our hands like so to measure. Just a little sneak tip. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. So you see how there's no image right here, but there is an image right here. So to compensate for that, I would measure from that nose over to there and from this heel over to here. But to make sure, I'm going to set my camera down and I'm really going to adjust it to make sure that it's proper. Super easy, super fast, super color. Doing my due diligence right now. I'm just making sure everything is the way that I want it to be. And if you're used to loading the garment the other way, go with that. Do what works best for you. Firm pressure. If you don't get that firm pressure, if it's not where you got to put a little bit of muscle into it, it's not right. I didn't get to show my low and confident peel, but as you can see, this is the results we're looking for. So, when you have the super color and you have the pressure right, you can see there's no remnants at all of the actual transfer. This right here is a good sign that your pressure was dead on, like it's supposed to be. Let's look at the finished results. I didn't get to show the peel, but you guys seen the several that's on. Well, let's pull this out. Look at that. You turned your blank garment into one of a kind design. That looks like it's ready for a store rack, if you ask me. Now let's zoom in real close. Look at that detail. There's no liftage. I peeled low and confident, and no, I didn't get it on camera, but I will on the next one. But you guys can go through all my videos and see where I use this on a regular. The details is amazing. I think screen printers do it backwards like that when they print. They do. Generally, it's they load. They put some sticky tack down and then they actually load the garment. Even with it being at firm pressure like that, there's not really a box line. I love it. I love how it came out. This is a quick tip and tricks. I had got questions over how I press my super color. They had it set up great the way that I press it. So pressure being the most key point. If your pressure is not on and you go to peel it, it's not all lost. You can actually put the carrier sheet back down a little bit, close it, and repress it. Problem solved. Now, if you even got to a point where you lifted it and you didn't tore it, then it's safe to say it's probably gone. But all is not lost. Practice makes perfect. Remember, pressure, pressure, pressure is the key to super color for a super job. Super fantastic look. And like I said, this would make a super sale at the store. Trust me. What's up, Ride Beats? How you doing, man? Doing a live tutorial over super color at Heat Transfer Warehouse. Make sure you guys go hit up Heat Transfer Warehouse. They got stock transfers, wide varieties of finals, heat presses. I mean, any and everything to cater to your custom apparel business needs. Make sure you tap in and tell them Mike sent you. Thank you guys for tapping in with me. And until the next one, I'm out. Peace. Well, before I leave, let me go through the comments. Give everybody a shout out. What's up, Marquita? How you doing? Heat Transfer Warehouse, how y'all doing? Sketch to Design, Ginger Snap Decal, 12 Gones. You sleepy, man? Gotta wake up. The Educated Natural, how you doing today? Don't forget this Saturday, y'all, we have squad talks. We have Samuel Isaac. He's working with the manufacturers And he's got a lot of information that he's going to drop on us. And of course, Rye Beats. That's the commercial right there. Hey, Marquita, super dope. Yes, it is. It's always super dope whenever working with SUPACOLOR. And like I said, he trends warehouse. Yes. But until the next one, y'all, I'm out.